You got any good scoop from anyone yet?
No. Hopefully you're the one.
No, it won't be me. I'm just scared. I'm too scared of getting in trouble.
Can you preview a little bit about how your character will be different after Flashpoint? Like,
yeah, she's gonna
character-wise?
be different. She's gonna look different a little bit, I think. I don't know.
Like personality-wise, any characteristics that will be a little different?
Her characteristics will be a little bit different. Yes, it's exciting. You know, I pitched that Caitlin and Ronnie should be happily married in Flashpoint.
Yes.
You know, it would have been nice to see her in a romantic relationship that was successful. So, yeah, it'll be a little different.
And speaking on your romantic relationships in the past season, how was it like getting the script and finding out about Jay and having that revelation come for your character, like preparing for another like heartbreak for her?
Well, that I actually knew going into this season. I knew basically probably 6 weeks before we even started filming. I knew that that was what they intended for the character, you know, that Caitlin was going to fall in love with him and that it was going to turn out that he was Zoom. So that I was prepared for, but I appreciate that you didn't think that I knew.
I was shocked, so
then I did my job, I dodged the questions and I answered them all right.
You're like really bubbly. I've seen you at like other conventions and stuff like that. And then your character is like, Caitlin is always kind of like a little quiet, a little cold.
Yeah.
How is it playing that and like having to be somebody that's like so different from yourself, but in a quiet way, not necessarily when she's Killer Frost.
Right, Killer Frost is a little different, which is, you know, playing the different characters is so fun. I love Caitlin. I think she's, you know, I sort of fell in love with her. I love her vulnerability. I think that's something I try to lean into a little bit. So it's fun. Sometimes, you know, I'm sort of inspired by Carlos. He's done a great job of infusing his own humor into the character, and you know, maybe would like to see a little bit more of that. If she would just stop being so darn sad about everything.
Like, do you think that at some point, like you said, you asked for, you know, could we be happily married? I mean, is that something you're still hoping for down the road? Like, can I please be happy about things?
Why not? Yeah, like let's have a romance that works out for Caitlin. That would be nice. Yeah.
I think there's a.
But I also think she doesn't need a man. You know, they get this incredible line to Iris. I think it was in season 1 that a girl has to be her own hero sometimes. And I'd like to see Caitlin, you know, herself.
Are we going to get more on the science side, the doctor side? Now we are getting into a world that has way more superheroes, not just villains, but heroes as well. Is Caitlin just kind of like the team doctor for everybody?
I think she is. I think that's what's cool. She's coming from this medical background. You know, we haven't really gotten a chance to explore, and I would like to see her delve a little bit more into, you know, how Barry does heal so quickly, and if that's a possibility to help people. We know a little bit about her father dying of MS, so I think there is a passion for her underneath there that I would like to see explored.
And when we see that family, because we mentioned her dad and her mom
At the end of season 2, yeah, we learned a lot about them. We just haven't met them yet. We won't meet her dad, obviously, but I would love to see Caitlin's mom. I think they teased it a little bit, and it just made me want to know who's Charlie.
And are those things that you personally are looking? Are you putting in your input to help kind of?
I mean, I can ask. They don't listen to me at all. Ask them. I'm sure you'll get stuff.
I will ask. I think what you're talking about really sounds interesting, and it gives her a lot more dimension and a lot more color. And basically, like you said, trying to find things out and help other people, letting her go be the doctor that she is.
Yeah, I think that'd be amazing.
And with the crossover happening later this year, do you have anyone within the whole DC TV universe that you really want to work with, or that you hope to like have some scenes with?
I would love to work on Supergirl. I'm very jealous that Grant got to do that. I would love to go play in that world with those women. There's not a lot of women on Flash, and the women on that show are unbelievable. So it would be great.
preview Star Labs, like what the tone of Star Labs is going to be as the season begins?
Who says there's a Star Labs? Everything's different, you know. So if Barry went back in time and changed things 15 years ago, is there a Star Labs? Who's Paris and Wells? Do Kate and Cisco know each other? Are, you know, there's so many questions.
Thinking about the first 2 seasons, I know a lot of people sort of speculated about the potential for a romantic relationship between Caitlin and Barry. So how would you, pre-Flashpoint, describe their relationship?
Pre-Flashpoint? You know, I think there's a really special bond between everybody who works in Star Labs. I think the Team Flash is genuine and true, and they do all love each other. So I think there is compassion. Hopefully, there was a really great moment. I think it was in episode 23 where Caitlin says to Barry, like, everything you're going through, I've been through on some level. You know, not exact. I didn't have my father murdered in front of me, but I watched my father die, and my fiance husband was taken from me as well. Like, she's had her share of loss, so hopefully they can relate a little more.
With the events of Flashpoint, does it almost feel like starting again from the beginning, like scrapping everything and like let's just start over?
No, because the fun of it is that we've already done certain things and we get to do something different. You know, just like Earth 2, I wanted to be as different from Earth 1 as possible. Flashpoint is finding another way to make it different. And there's 52 Earths out there, so we have a lot of fun. I think I have to speak out. Thank you guys.
Thank you.